Well, listen, thank you for bringing it to my attention.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Yes, water, sir. Years without a pipe water in the line. Years, so them something their priority. Like if you live in a house and you have running water, problem water here. So you should think of giving. I am almost 45.
Really?
Yes, sir.
No, sir, you look younger than that.
Well, thank you, but no water, and I'm a farmer, so you know, but
So you have been here for how many years? How many years have you lived in the community?
I'm living in this community, to be honest, for 14 years, but let's walk from this.
No water here.
No water, but we only truck water. We don't have pipe where we turn on water and get water.
Clearly, I agree with you that the modern standard is that you should have water coming to your home. That's the standard we set. But it takes some time for every community to get it, and that's what we've been doing. Community by community, laying the pipes. So what I will do is I'll take this into note. We are building out the water network. So this community, what's the name of the
on the Google map, it's Sterling Castle, but we are popularly known as Charlemont Farms.
Well, listen, thank you for bringing it to my attention.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Damien Crawford, don't you dare do that again. Don't you. Not do that. No force her to shake somebody hand if she don't want to shake their hand. Now, not every shake and a shake hand, and not everybody must hold on upon the palm of your hand. And not everybody. You have to be careful who you make shake your hand. Some will love shake hand too much. Now, the woman refused to shake Andrew Holness' hand. And she decided, say she won't shake it. She never disrespect him because she answer him with a lot of respect. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, sir. No, sir. But she decides that she is not going to shake his hand, which I agree with her. And on every hand, you have to shake. Some of them hand, evil. He evil. And some of them want to catch you in the net. In using style, catch people to vote in evil ways, is ritual ways. And all of that people forget you for vote the last time. When you make king chicken and hug up and the boat in the walk can shake on the hand. And then in catch you in the net and make you go vote for him again. Him blind on the eye. No, that now go work. So Damien Crawford, the next time you do that, you get a lick when you two foot them. And when you two on them. Never you force somebody to shake somebody hand. People, let me ask a question. Do you agree with the woman refusing to shake Andrew Holness' hand? Or do you think that she is disrespectful? She has been disrespectful to the Prime Minister. Do you agree with her not shaking the Prime Minister hand because she refused to shake his hand? Or, on the other hand, you think it was disrespectful? People, if you don't like and share this video yet, people, may I ask you for your favor, please like and share this video. Alright? Like and share this video and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed as yet. Bless up to my viewers and my subscribers them. May hope everybody having a blessed and a wonderful evening. Now my viewers and my subscribers, remember, in everything you do, always put God first. In every any situation, just always remember to call upon God. Always remember to pray, because a prayer day keep the devil away. Now my viewers and my subscribers, we have a lot coming up inside this update, so you definitely don't want to miss none. So watch the video until the end. And remember, like up the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Alright? Make me run the intro and come back. We soon forward. Welcome back to my viewers and my subscribers them. Big up to all of my viewers, big up to all of my subscribers them. We continually support the channel and help the channel to grow. Now, people, remember to like and share this video. Remember to like and share this video and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed as yet, and turn on the post notification bell. Alright? So now my viewers and my subscribers, a female Jamaican Labour Party activist has been kidnapped by unknown assailant. And people, it is definitely not a good look. You know my style. When it comes on to women and children, I am passionate. I am passionate about them. I put my life on the line for them, women and children. I will always protect our women and our children. Me no care what nobody have to say. Now she is a Jamaican Labour Party activist, people, and she was abducted sometime last week. But the saddest part about it is that the Jamaican Labour Party supporters them want to politicize this thing like PNP would I do that. So it reached to a stage now where people are asking, did they stage this thing? Now check out the video, people, and we'll come back and talk some more.
On Friday, May 30, 47-year-old Lorna Robertson began her regular morning walk in her community, Swallowfield St. Andrew. She made her way to North Avenue and then she continued on Old Hope Road. As she continued along Old Hope Road and got here, right across from the Diabetes Center, that's when we were told she was snatched from behind. And we were also informed people in the area heard loud screams and a pair of sandals she was wearing was also found here. But since then, she's been missing without a trace.
She would normally go to her friend, but it's on the back end, and just talk to them and then she come back, or she'd get up early. She always wakes early and then she would wash and then go on the road. But it's not common for her to tell me where she's going.
But then her entire day was shattered by one phone call on Friday.
And I got a call from someone in the community saying they kidnapped my mommy. I'm like, what the hell?
No, anyone with any information on her kidnapping should contact the police. Contact the nearest police station or call Crime Stop. Alright? Now, as me say, it is not a good look, people. Because it's been over a week now and there is still no sign of her. So it is not a good look. I hope them find her safe and sound. You understand? But people, make we move on. Now, someone sent a video to me on Instagram, right? And the person said to me, Royalty, how many hear you say nothing about this? And I said, say nothing about what? He said, this where nationwide bring out news that Lawrence Rowe are giving the police, the FBI to be exact. I said them name now, Mocha to be exact. That PNP this and PNP that. And I was like, there are so many news outlets in Jamaica. And you see something come on nationwide news that are campaigning for Holness. And you believe in it? You believe in it? Now the person said the reason why I said it to you is to let you know that I think you should bring awareness to the people and let them open their eyes that these people are trying to do everything to discredit the People's National Party. So people, this is the video that they're talking about.
Details. A statement given to the major organized crime and anti-corruption agency MOCA has formally accused the PNP-controlled Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation, KSAMC, of operating a scheme where public funds are used to finance the campaign activities of PNP caretakers and candidates. The 6-page statement also accuses the KSAMC of issuing some of its budgetary allocations to PNP representatives for their personal use. The statement was given by former PNP caretaker for Central Kingston, Lawrence Rowe. Law enforcement sources say the development comes as the corruption scandal which hit the KSAMC and the opposition PNP earlier this year has taken a major turn. George Davis has this Nationwide News exclusive.
The statement given by Lawrence Rowe to Mocha makes for stunning reading. It name drops at least 7 PNP officials and representatives, and with extensive detail, accusing them of being involved in a ruse to defraud the KSAMC. Rowe told Mocha that monies have been issued by the KSAMC to several candidates, including in one key marginal seat in the corporate area. He detailed instances of being contacted by an official from the KSAMC and offered money from the corporation to fund political work. Rowe told Mocha that the PNP member and the staffer at the KSAMC who issued the money to PNP political representatives overtly made a request for the transaction to be kept secret. The former PNP candidate told police investigators, quote, "I believe that the monies were from the KSAMC and it was to be a secret." End quote. He says the instruction from the PNP member who works at the KSAMC was that the funds should be used for political activity or anything the PNP caretakers so desire. Rowe also accused the PNP member and official at the KSAMC of funding the activities of at least 4 dons in the corporate area. However, he told Mocha that while the monies to fund some PNP caretakers came from the KSAMC, he's unsure about the source of the money given to the area leaders by the PNP official. In another eyebrow-raising development, Rowe name-dropped a PNP caretaker in a key battleground constituency whom he says has been receiving hundreds of thousands of dollars from the KSAMC on a monthly basis. He says the funds were transferred to a PNP divisional chairman in the battleground seat who would then encash it and hand it over to the PNP caretaker. Rowe suggested to Mocha in detail that at least one senior official in the PNP knew about the corruption scheme. Nationwide News understands that as part of the Mocha probe, the anti-corruption agency seized Lawrence Rowe's Samsung A53 phone and extracted evidence. A host of damning text messages, voice recordings, and images relating to the KSAMC and the PNP form part of the Mocha investigation. Earlier this year, Kingston's Mayor Andrew Swaby strongly denied any wrongdoing by the KSMC on his watch. The denial came after a conversation leaked of Lawrence Rowe asking PNP General Secretary Dr. Dayton Campbell why some PNP representatives received more resources from the KSAMC compared to others. Dr. Campbell said this was being done for strategic purposes ahead of the then anticipated calling of 2 divisional by-elections. The PNP General Secretary has since publicly strongly denied any involvement in or knowledge of any wrongdoing at the KSAMC.
Now, people, you see how she skin her teeth them? You see how she talk and skin her teeth them? Corruption. Now, let me ask you one question, people. You have TVJ, you have CVM, you have The Gleaner, you have Observer, you have Star, you have Loop, you have one whole heap of different news outlet. And if a hot story like this come out in the media, you feel like a nationwide news alone, did I go bring this a hot story? I want you to be honest with me. You feel like I say, the other rest of news team, they went out to sit back and let nationwide news alone bring this a hot story? Come on, people, think about things before you send me these things, man. Come on. You listen. You have news outlet out there that one news you put out too. So them never did go make nationwide news alone put out no news against the PNP and them not get to put it out. Because you know, so these people are not in favor of the People's National Party. But nationwide news are trying to bring down the People's National Party. Mr. George Davis power one clip. And he might beg people and say, "You no vote for PNP, you no go vote for Labourite, you no go vote for Labourite, no stop it progress." A journalist that should be doing journalism work, unbiased, are forcing people to go vote for Andrew Holness. And then you don't tell me, say, I should believe anything that come from over there. Cliff Hughes, every day I'm sit down, pick up for Andrew Holness. You never hear something bad about Andrew Holness. And you think that me should not ever believe anything that is coming from over there. People tap make these people chicken. And every news on a year, only if you run with. Listen to news from people who are not gonna come and tell you no foolishness, people. Nationwide are campaigning for Andrew Holness. Look how most me think of Andrew Holness won that radio station there. May I tell you now. But people, make we left the negative vibes behind and move forward, people. Now, me like Dragon Memories. So, I am going to play a video that will drag you all memories. I don't remember how wicked Siaga was. I don't know what me tell you now how wicked and cruel that man was. People, if you know the history of the Jamaican Labour Party and the CIA, me can guarantee you say, you would run anytime you see nothing green, they come down to the green in your yard, you don't want to cut down. But people, check out this video right now.
I'm going to read for you some excerpts from CIA's declassified files. Whatever you hear me say in the upcoming segment, I know me say so, and the CIA says so. Let's jump into it. This is the hot take. This week, a tweet from Erica Virtue caught my eye. She mentioned in that tweet that the CIA will be declassifying information on the CIA's involvement in Jamaica between 1976 and 1980. So, I got you. So I got some information from the CIA that's already available to us. Let's jump into it. Leading up to the December 1976 election, there was a wave of shootings and arson terrorizing the Jamaican population. It says that in 1976, there was a fire on Orange Lane. A group of 50 armed paramilitary gunmen burned a block of tenements to the ground. Survivors who attempted to escape were forced back into the flames. Documents and weapons found in JLP leaders' possession outlined a plan for a US-backed military coup before the elections. The source of this? Counter Spy, Volume 3, Number 2, December 1976. So go find it for yourself and know what happened in 1976. In 1980, there was an escalation of political violence in Jamaica. Let's look at what happened at the Eventide Home Massacre, May 19, 1980. Mercenaries burned down a home for destitute elderly women, killing over 150 aged and infirm residents. Edward Seaga, then Prime Minister, downplayed the tragedy, only expressing sympathy for JLP supporters among the dead. This, of course, sparked outrage across Jamaica, with people questioning whether JLP lives were considered more valuable than PNP lives or the lives of Jamaicans who had no political affiliation. Just 2 months later, in July of 1980, there was the Greenwich Town Massacre. At least 5 gunmen attacked homes in Greenwich Town and Kingston. They kicked down doors and opened fire, killing 7 people. A JLP campaign vehicle was involved in the operation. Between June to July 1980, there was a breakout of violence again in Jamaica. A black mercenary army was trained in Florida, specifically recruiting Vietnam War veterans. In July of 1980, there was an M16 bus shooting. 2 men appearing to be repairing a JLP Jeep opened fire on a passing bus using M16 rifles. Following Edward Seaga's visit to the United States, there was an escalation of violence. While in the United States, Seaga predicted more violence in Jamaica. Upon his return, this prediction came true, with coordinated gunfiring increasing across the country. Gangs of young men who previously had no money or resources suddenly had jobs paid $100 per week. Back then, that was a lot of money. Motor scooters, firearms, and the death toll by July 1980 had risen dramatically. By late July, over 350 people had been killed in Jamaica since the election was announced in February 1980. This sparked a burial controversy and the escalation of political violence. It took well over 2 weeks to find burial sites for the victims of the Greenwich Town massacre. Residents in Tivoli Gardens, a JLP stronghold, threatened violence if PNP victims were buried nearby. Funerals were moved to number 5 cemetery, Spanish Town, where grave diggers were attacked daily, requiring police protection. Church leaders had to intervene, urging citizens to recognize that political violence must end. What was the impact and the broader implications of this? The US actively supported the JLP's efforts to destabilize the country ahead of the 1980 election. Siaga's connection to the US became evident, with violence conveniently aligning with his predictions. Election-related violence reached unprecedented levels, leaving hundreds dead and intensifying political divisions in Jamaica. The psychological impact of political terror lingered, making this period one of the darkest chapters in Jamaica's modern political history.
So for all who don't know the mystery, it's out there for you to go and search it up, look it up. Look, what does the Jamaican Labour Party stand for? And you will find it well. Now, exploration company says Jamaica could be next major oil producing nation. Now, when we come out and me telling you, say, they find oil. They find oil. And trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars worth of oil. They find. The oil what they find can change Jamaica life forever. Oh, remember, when they keep the press conference over England and they let you know plain and straight, say that the oil that they found in Jamaica, right? It can change Jamaica life forever and make everybody at Jamaica rich. And remember, they said it can pay off Jamaican debts. It can pay off with debts, right? What Jamaica would get out of what they find, it can clear the debts of the Jamaican government, the country debts, and give everybody money. Everybody can reach out of it. And Darrell Jazz come out, and Darrell Jazz chow up iron and say a lie, a propaganda, a PNP a spread propaganda, and this and that. But it is now clear that they must say Jamaica could be the next major oil producing nation. So, Darrell Jazz, the question we want to ask you, who did I tell lie? Who greedy Jamaica Labour Party MPs and who greedy politician we want everything for themselves and I want the people of Jamaica lives better. You see, God go with you no come in and come. And that's why people have to be careful what they vote for. Because you cannot vote for them people here. We don't mean no good. We don't want to see own life better. Can you imagine? On find high. And don't get me wrong, people. Just the other day, one company, sign along with the Canadian company, fi come, can dig up gold out of well, because according to what I am hearing, is that them hit the jackpot. When me say hit the jackpot, me mean say them hit the jackpot. But guess who in charge of all of these things that are happening? Guess the Stewart family. The Stewart family. They have to come here and sign contract with the Stewart family. You must know who may talk. You must know who me attack. Yeah? The same white family, them, man. The same white family where they run Jamaica. The same white family where control the Jamaican Labour Party. It is a national disgrace, people. But remember, like up the video.
But you know what is very alarming? I told you all some time ago about the black gold. Who remember when I did that lecture on the black gold? And after I did that lecture, Daryl Vaz came out the next morning and rubbished the claim that there is no oil in the Jamaican sea waters. Who remember that? Who remember when I spoke about the oil? And I told you that there is a reason, Courtney, why. There was a reason for all of those earthquakes. You realize there's no more earthquakes. Who realized we never had the frequency of the earthquakes? And I said to you, every time there was the quakes, the sudden quakes, there was fault lines being disrupted, goals being, you understand? And you now realize, Jamaica, there's been no frequent earthquakes from the start of the year. You know why there is no earthquake, Courtney? You know why Jamaica, your prime minister want the third term? You know why the Emirates are here? You remember I told you all about the major project to come over Riverton? You remember how they're fighting to get the cockpit, Courtney?
Yes.
What did Daryl Vaz say? No such thing. Ishmael, come here. Where is Ishmael? You remember Daryl come out? No such thing.
Yes, there's no such thing.
No such thing. No such thing, Jimmy. Wow. And here we are now being told exploration company says Jamaica could be the next major oil producing nation. Jamaica could be the next major oil producing nation. So last year to this year, what happened? Now you understand, Jamaica, that the fight for the third term, you ever hear them always say, this is going to be the most consequential election of all time. Can't afford to lose it. Can't afford to lose it. So ask yourselves, Jamaica, why the government last year denied to the people of the land? Why the government denied to the people of the land that United Gas exploration project never carried some success? I'm going to ask again. There is no way the black gold theory could have been conceptualized in the last 6 months. There is no way United Gas is saying to Jamaica right now that you are about Because, Ishmael, you know science, you know geography. People who understand geography, who understand science, who understands the kind of experiment, who understands what is happening on fault line and shorelines. And environmental science would have known that this is a projection, not just 1 year, 2 year, 3 year. This projection would have been at least 10 years old. Will it be beneficial to Jamaica? Yes. Will it be beneficial when Andrew Holness is Prime Minister? No. Will it be beneficial? I want to.
28 times 4.
I'm going to read the document for you.
Revelation this.
Listen to this. I'm going to read it for you. You guys want to hear it, right? United Oil and Gas is intensifying efforts to attract partners to Jamaica for its offshore exploration, positioning the Walton Morant block of the island's south coast. Where?
South coast.
Walton Morant block.
Oh, what that side?
Kobe.
Kobe. The hub. But somebody not own Kobe already?
Listen, man. That would mirror the transformational oil discoveries in Ghana and Namibia. CEO Brian Larkin, speaking in an interview with Charles Archer, the Stocks Guy platform, outlined the company's strategy to unlock what it's called one of the Caribbean's last great untapped oil plays. I think the string of pearls is there, and we're showing prospective partners that, look, there is a serious, credible way forward here with this project. In a success case, we have got a line of multiple wells to go and drill. That this could be another Guyana or Namibia. It's all there to play for. The comparison referenced recent oil discoveries to revolutionize those nation economies. Guyana block discovered in 2015 now produces approximately 600,000 barrels per day with the potential reserves of 11,000 barrels. The company estimates 50 million is needed for the first exploration, which United Gas and Oil is trying to woo partners to help finance. Data on prospective oil fields of Jamaica's south coast are shared with these potential partners. We have some regional partners, some mid-caps, some major, here is this, major household names reviewing data. Larkin said, though he declined to give the specific companies, a $50 million well for the size of the price here is a compelling investment case. He added, nothing the block certified mean 2.4 billion barrel potential, right? Small independent exploration is who is calling me. Hello, good night.
Hi, good night. I'm listening to the voice note of the lady. I'm wondering.
No, dearest. I move on from that topic, I move on from that topic. No here. Love you, my darling.
No problem. Good to you here.
I am saying, is who that you define, Jesus.
Got to be more. Oh, good night. You couldn't tell me so to let me in. What's up?
The black oil seems to be, where is the south coast, Courtney? The south coast away, St. Elizabeth,
Westmoreland, St. Elizabeth. coming back this side. Manchester.
So that mean that sound like it's the cockpit. But it also said the Morant. But Jamaica.
Which means that it's more than one spots that they're eyeing.
It's more than one spot. But Ishmael, remember that people are, remember, no, you said the cockpit is north. No, Maria, remember that part of the cockpit is also Southland, you know.
Yeah, part of cockpit is in St. Elizabeth.
Majority of the cockpit is in St. Elizabeth.
As a matter of fact, yes, it is.
But
they wouldn't touch literally the ecosystem of the cockpit, you know. It's the wetlands off of the cockpit.
Well, you can't say so, Ishmael. You don't put nothing past these people.
Well, that's true still.
You don't put nothing past these people. But you know what is interesting is that last year the government blatantly denied.
You know, it's funny you said that though, because I remember earlier this week there is a narrative from a certain man. I won't call him name over here. And this man, he was vehemently telling people to go out and vote because the people that will vote are stupid and dunce and them choose the government and listen to what people are having other people saying and get out your house and vote because this is important. And I saw him go and I say, oh, the money I behave so, and he's supposed to be a journalist. Oh, the money I behave so.
Got to be more.
And he's supposed to be unbiased. You know? Air quotes.
Wow. But I'm saying, Jamaica, that something about this black oil, something about this black gold argument. And you know, I'm going to say to you, the more you hear about these perspectives for Jamaica, is the more you're going to see some people try their very best to fight to keep power.
Yeah.
And that is why Jamaica, I don't put nothing you know, I'm not going to say what I want to say. But it's very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting what is happening. I said to you, you have anything to say about this black gold argument?
No, I just want them to call the election so the government can change.
Oh, you just you want?
You know, I'm glad him said that. Andre, the factory's corporation head, is he politically aligned?
But of course, Tanny Shirley has always been a Labourite.
Okay.
Tanny Shirley is known as a Labourite.
So how him get to be the head of Factories Corporation? I saw run things in this country now.
Don't you realize that everywhere you look in this country? Hold on there. Wait. One of my hello, good night.
Hi, good night, Andre.
Yes.
How are you? I don't want to interrupt your conversation, but I think you're still talking about the black gold in Jamaica.
Yeah, talk to me.
All right. For my people, good night. Hot Topic people, good night. Remember I came on Hot Topic and spoke about this 3 years ago. I said to you guys that there's oil and there's gold in Jamaica.
Yes.
Right? But telling us, don't get all jumpy and thinking about that we Jamaicans are going to benefit from this. We are not going to benefit from this. If you're not part of the 12 families who owns the wealth here, you're not getting any of it. You're not seeing anything trickle down to we, the poor people. Me are telling you that.
Oh, okay.
If the money stay in a power, me are telling you, all right, listen carefully. You say United Oil?
Yes.
they block everybody from in the Caribbean from investing anything into this company.
Oh.
So the only persons who can invest in this oil company that will it will come out to Jamaica of oil, you know, billions of barrels, you know. Remember, it come out already, you know, and Vaz come and say no go so.
But you know, if Daryl Vaz not have no credibility.
Come on, we all know that, Andre. Listen, no Jamaican can invest in this company. So if you're not from the Americans, or if you're not from Britain,
Europe,
where the company is, where the company is, you're not allowed to buy shares in this company, right? And don't believe the gas prices are gonna go down, people. And get that out on the head. Don't think that way. Another thing, in terms of the gold, remember when the lady did find pyrite and Jamaica did, everybody did run go down. I don't remember which parish. I think it's St. Elizabeth or Trelawney. One of them.
Hanover.
When everybody did, when everybody did run go down there. I'm telling you something, the value of pyrite. It is used in medicine. It is used to make prescription glasses. Nobody told you that, nobody telling you the health effects. Remember, there was a gentleman who was there buying pyrite from people, and people was asking him why you buy it from them is have value, and nobody did answer them. That's the value. Pyrite is valued at millions of dollars. So that's a next mineral that we are gonna miss out on.
Yes.
And for the gold, where Canada has the gold mine in Clarendon, people, I'm telling us that Jamaica have so many wealth because we're located on the equator. If you remember that we have dormant volcanoes here, that doesn't mean that they can't get active.
Yes.
But what are the minerals that are within those locations make them a try dig off the cockpit country so much? Understand what go on in Jamaica. Wanna sit down there and make this man all the country for your next 3 or 4 or whatever.
No, him want 5. Him say him want 5 more years.
In belly, you think a full. You think a belly full. Next thing you know, now lift him up in a hand cart because the way all him fat, you're not gonna be able to manage him. Remember me telling you that.
All right.
Jamaica is valued at billions of dollars, but what they do, they destroy the economy first, then build it up. That's what is happening. But you know, look what go on.
All right.
Point to note.
But interestingly, there is a project in St. Anne that is now controversial. Have Jamaica heard about the Bengal project, the Bengal mining project that the government has lied about? Want to not hear about that one? Isaac, is you going to the court and expose it or no?
No, it wasn't me. Shaggy.
Have you guys heard about the Bengal project?